I'm Jane MMA. This is my prediction and breakdown of UFC 310. Alexandre Pantoja versus Kai Asakura. I'm sorry I've been on a hiatus. Semester is ending. I'm a film major, so I had to help out in a bunch of films, and I have even made a film myself. It took up most of my time. I did see UFC Moscow, UFC China, whatever. I didn't see the prelims, but I caught most of the main event. Great win by Piotr Jan. I don't know how European guys do this, staying up at 3 a.m. to watch some of these fights. Luckily, this was a pretty exciting card. Missed out on it, but yeah. Another note: not sick. I have allergies, so if I sniffle a lot, sorry. But let's get back to this card. Amazing card in our hands, honestly. We have a lot of good fights. Potential to be card of the year. This card is pretty good. The main and co-main is just anticipating and intense as crazy. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. This card is really good. It's just Evloev versus Aljo should have been in the main card, but we're gonna talk about that. On to the first fight though. We have Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Lukasz Brzeski. I'm gonna go with Kennedy Nzechukwu. A lot of these light heavyweights should move up to heavyweight, like Johnny Walker or Ryan Spann. They're more athletic than the heavyweights that are in the division right now. Kennedy Nzechukwu probably is 2 wins away from getting to the top 15, and he just beat Chris Barnett. And Kennedy Nzechukwu looked really crispy on the feet. Obviously, Chris Barnett injured himself, but against Lukasz Brzeski, he's not gonna have a lot of trouble with this guy. This guy, Lukasz Brzeski, sucks. Be honest with you. In his last fight, he got knocked out by Mick Parkins. He did beat Walter Walker, but he's lost to heavyweight guys that you should be winning. He's 1-4 in the UFC. He's gonna get cut after this fight. Kennedy Nzechukwu, dude, he just looks really good. I'm going with that lighter man skill, honestly, because he's fast on the feet. He has really good reach, and I think he's gonna win this fight. I think he knocks out Brzeski in the first round. I got Kennedy Nzechukwu. On to the next fight. We have Clay Guida versus Chase Hooper. I'm gonna go with Chase Hooper. I'm gonna go with the young guy. Clay Guida, yeah, he's the crafty vet. Lucas Tracy says, he's really good on the ground, dude, but sometimes he makes mistakes and he gets caught. And it kind of just, against Chase Hooper, a guy who is right now really improving with every single fight after moving up in weight. Dude has just been super good. His hands have gotten even better as well. Chase Hooper just looks really good, and Clay Guida's on a 2-fight losing streak, losing to Joaquin Silva and Rafa Garcia, dude. He's just, Clay Guida's there as just a name value. Obviously, Chase Hooper already has the name value. I just feel like they just booked this fight for Chase Hooper to, I guess I don't know. I can't even say tested, because I feel like Chase Hooper is gonna submit Clay Guida in the first or second round, dude. Chase Hooper just looks good out there now. Before, we were talking about, damn, Chase Hooper kind of needs time to improve. But after, getting knocked out by Steve Garcia, moves up weight. He's beaten Jordan Levitt. He's beaten Shalifkov or Borshkov, whatever, Santa Claus. You know who I mean. He just looks really good out there, dude. And so he's submitting guys, dude. He's submitting guys. And he even beat Clay Guida in a Fury grappling match, dude. So, I just feel like this is Chase Hooper's fight to win, bro. Honestly, this is Chase Hooper's fight to win. And I see him finishing Clay Guida in the first or second round by rear naked choke. On to the next fight. We have... if this will load, oh my god. Michael Chiesa versus Max Griffin. I'm gonna go with Michael Chiesa. Obviously his last fight was against Tony Ferguson. The UFC gave this guy a layup for being a commentator or analysis, whatever the hell he is. He was on a bad losing streak, dude, losing to Vicente, Luque, Sean Brady, and Kevin Holland, dude. Literally both of them were like by Darce choke, so it was kind of crazy. The reason why I'm picking Chiesa is because Griffin, he's just not it. He's really just not it. He's more of a decision guy, and I feel like Chiesa's gonna come out there and finish him. Maybe it could go to a decision, but dude, look at the last 4 fights this guy Griffin has fought. Like, he beat Jeremiah Wells, sure, whatever. You lost to Michael Morales. You beat Tim Means. You lost to Neil Magny. You're losing to the guys that are ranked while you're beating the guys that are not ranked. Michael Chiesa, old school hardcore dude. He still got it in the tank. I feel like he's gonna submit Max Griffin, or it goes to a decision. Max Griffin is just a boring fighter. So I'm gonna go with Michael Chiesa by decision or submission in like the 3rd or 2nd round. On to the next fight. We have Cody Durden versus Joshua Van. I really want to go with Joshua Van, but dude, he's just too short. And against someone like Cody Durden, who's a little bit bigger, who took a fight on short notice and looked really good against Matthias Nicolau. And Joshua Van, he got clipped against Edgar Chairez, dude. And I just feel like this is like, he's just too short for the flyweight division, even though he has really good striking. Maybe he does make this a battle with Cody Durden. I mean, oh, the guy messed up. It wasn't Cody Durden fought Matt Schnell, not Matthias Nicolau. I confused myself. Both guys look the same. Sorry. But back to Joshua Van. Joshua Van, dude, he's just too short for the division, dude. I'll be honest with you. He's just too short for the division, and he got knocked out by Charles Johnson, dude. He was winning that fight and got knocked out by Charles Johnson, dude. And Cody Durden beat Charles Johnson last year by decision. He beat Hadley. He's beating guys that I think they're feeding to, like they should be feeding to Joshua Van if he was winning some of these fights. Like, Hadley could have been the next fight for him. But I just feel like Cody Durden stepped in on short notice, fought Matt Schnell, he beat him, looked really good in that fight, and I feel like with his grappling as well, that's another thing too, like the grappling. I feel like with the grappling, he can definitely make this he could either submit Joshua Van or take this to a decision. But yeah, I got Cody Durden winning this fight. On to the next fight. We have Chris Weidman versus Eryk Andrews. I made my prediction already on this fight. They canceled it. I'm still gonna stick with Chris Weidman, dude. Yeah, he eye poked the living hell out of Bruno Silva, but he was doing something in that fight. Eryk Andrews, this is a type of opponent that Chris Weidman can beat, dude. Eryk Andrews, dude, your boy. He's not gonna be a boy after this, dude. In his last fight, he fought against Marc-Andre Barra last year, and then he beat Jamie Pickett. Like, I'm just gonna go with Weidman, dude. This is the type of guy Weidman beats. If they were giving Weidman a little bit of a younger prospect, I'd probably would have go with a younger prospect. But these are just two old guys, and it's a catch weight. They're just gonna battle it out, and I feel like Weidman's gonna win. On to the next fight. We have this super exciting fight that should have been on the main card, but they blessed us in the prelims. Randy Brown versus Bryan Battle. I'm going with Bryan Battle because he has the Max Holloway-esque of just pressuring you with his punches, dude, and he knows how to use them very well. He has amazing accuracy. Randy Brown, don't get me wrong, he could shut your lights out, but against Zaleski, that's a tough fight, but he should have won that fight. He knocked out Muslim Salikov, and Muslim Salikov, I saw that spinning round kick to the head to knock his dude out. I just feel like Bryan Battle has faced better opponents, dude. Like, ever since Brown lost to JDM, they gave him Wellington Turner. You took Wellington Turner to a decision. Muslim Salikov, he's like, what, 40 now? Of course you're supposed to knock him out. Zaleski, he's an old head too. He's been in the game for a while, but, you know, you beat him by decision. I just feel like Bryan Battle, you know, against Chiesa, against Rafa Kardinov, like, guys like that, he's just looked good. And he's knocked out guys like Gabe Green. Like go watch my Bryan Battle video. Like, I've already like done like a video on Bryan Battle, and he's one of my favorite fighters to watch, and I think he's just gonna win this fight standing TKO in the 3rd round or 2nd round, or he just wins by decision, just by output, dude. I just feel like he has it like that. I hope he implements more of those leg kicks, dude, because that would really help. You know, it's not gonna be like a crazy reach for Randy Brown either. Most of the time, Randy Brown is fighting and he has like the better reach. But both guys are tall, both guys are lanky, and I got Bryan Battle winning this fight, man. On to the next fight. Sorry for the sniffs. We have Movsar Evloev versus Aljamain Sterling, dude. And this fight should have been in the main card, but it's here in the prelims. Maybe it's a stinker, but I got Movsar Evloev. I feel like, you know, he's not going to be scared to grapple with Aljamain. Even though Aljamain, dude, he has a really good legacy, man. He has a lot of good wins at bantamweight, now at featherweight, dude. And I'm not gonna lie, Aljamain looked really good against Calvin Kattar. I picked him to beat Calvin Kattar, and he humped his back for all 3 rounds, which is obviously what he's gonna do. But Evloev, how he looked against Diego Lopez, dude. He looked really good against Diego Lopez, dude. And Diego Lopez was on short notice that fight, dude. And you know, just because he was on short notice doesn't mean, you know, this is the Diego Lopez of now. I just hope that if Evloev wins, he doesn't get an immediate title shot, or he goes up against Diego Lopez. I just feel like Diego Lopez, with what he's done already this year and last year, he needs to be next in the title. Evloev against Arnold Allen, that was a close fight as well, and he still won though. But yeah, he's just a decision merchant, dude. But I feel like he's gonna win by decision here against Aljamain Sterling. You know, it's gonna go all 3 rounds for sure. It could either be I feel like up on the feet, Evloev is way better. So I feel like Evloev is gonna win this fight. On to the next fight. We have this will load. Vicente Luque versus Themba Gorimbo. It's Kill Clips against MMA Masters, and I really love Vicente Luque, dude. I really love Vicente Luque, but he's just been on a really bad losing streak, dude. And I can't pick him, dude. I really can't pick him. The way he looked against was it Buckley? I think it was Buckley, dude. I forgot. I think it was Buckley. And yeah, it was Buckley. The way he looked against Buckley, dude, he was not there, dude. That guy, I don't know who the heck that guy was that night. That was not him. And he's had a lot of canceled fights, and he's getting pretty old too, bro. He's 33, you know. He just hasn't been active. A lot of fights have been getting canceled. Themba Gorimbo, though, fine. He's stepping up on short notice, and he's fighting someone that's better than all of his opponents that he's fought in the UFC. But maybe he's still, I don't know, maybe Themba Gorimbo beats some Vicente Luque, dude. I really think he can. He has a chance. Obviously, the guy's been a decision merchant himself. He knocked out Pete Rodriguez, but against Ramiz Brahov, decision. Against old man Nico Price, decision, dude. And that fight was boring as heck. Maybe Vicente Luque still has it in him, and he just fraud checks Themba Gorimbo. Not fraud check Themba Gorimbo, but, you know, beats Themba Gorimbo. But I just can't pick Vicente Luque. I love you, Vicente Luque, but I can't pick you because you just lost too many fights. You're getting old. You're not active, and Themba Gorimbo's a younger guy, or just a more active guy, and he's getting himself out there. So I gotta go with Themba Gorimbo. On to the next fight. We have, if this will load. Yeah, Anthony Lionheart-Smith versus Dominick Reyes. I'm going with Dominick Reyes. He has the power punches, while Anthony Smith is gonna be there technical and saying, you came into my home, and Johnny Walker's gonna be like, what the heck? What is this guy saying? But whatever. It was just a joke. But yeah, I still think Dominick Reyes is gonna win this fight, dude. He knocked out Dustin Jacoby, dude, quick in the first round, showing his hands. He was on a really bad losing streak, dude, but I'm glad he's turned it around, and I think he can still turn it around against Anthony Lionheart Smith. Lionheart Smith against he looked horrible against Roman Dolidze, and Roman Dolidze was on short notice, dude. He looked horrible against Roman Dolidze. Roman Dolidze was like literally doing anything he wanted with Anthony Lionheart Smith. And I'm just here, dude, like, come on, Smith, you gotta do something right. But Smith is getting old, part of the commentary team. Maybe he gets the dub. I just don't think he does. I think Reyes puts his lights out in like the first or second round, or takes him to a decision. Maybe Smith wins in a decision, but I just think Reyes might finish this fight, or he'll just look a little bit better. So I gotta take Dominick Reyes. On to the next fight. We have Nathan Landwehr versus Doho Choi. I'm going with Nathan the Train Landwehr, dude. This guy is elite, brother. When it comes to fights, he's always getting himself into a crazy fight. He's at MMA Masters as well. And against Jamal Emmers, knocked him out super cool in the first round. Obviously, he was going to lose to Dan Ige, but he's beaten a lot of guys in the UFC, dude. Since he's been in the UFC for a while, he's beaten a lot of, like, good names. He's beaten Darren the Damage Elkins. Ludovic Klein, someone to beat, you know, it's a pretty good win. And he beat David Onama. So, you know, I think Landwehr he's going to win this fight. Dooho Choi, I forgot what his last opponent was. So I'm checking that right now. I know who he is. I just forgot what his last opponent was, dude. I think it was against Juicy J, or no. It was Bill Aljo. He knocked out Bill Aljo pretty good. Remember, Dooho Choi was like on a long layout. Like, he has not fought for a while. Till last year, got a decision got a majority decision with Kyle Nelson, dude. Against Bill Aljo, he looked good. He caught him. Bill Aljo crumbled, but this is Nathan the Train Landwehr, and he's gonna put everything. He's a gritty guy. He's a mauler. He's gonna just go to the ground with you. He's gonna take you down. He's a mauler, dude. He's gonna win this fight. And this fight right here is to start the main card, so hopefully it is pretty good. I got Nathan the Train. On to the next fight. This fight should not be in the main card at all, but it is. Bryce Mitchell against Kron Gracie. I don't know why the UFC is sucking Kron Gracie's glizzy. Kron Gracie is a butt scooter poo-poo caca guy. Like, he's just like doesn't use toilet paper. And to be honest, the dude has not looked good in the UFC. 1-2, beat Caceres, but against Swanson and against Charles Jourdain, he was butt scooting his way, trying to get him to the ground. And they gave him a grappler in Bryce Mitchell, and I still think Bryce Mitchell is a way better grappler. Bryce Mitchell, he's a dog. He's gonna bring the fight. He's not gonna be scared to take down Gracie, dude, at all. Mitchell in his last fight, yeah, he almost died against Josh Emmett. I really thought he died. I thought we were gonna win this. The first murder in the octagon. Thank God he's alive. It's the thing about Mitchell. I feel like this is a throw-up fight for him, dude. He's had a rough outing, dude. In 2022, lost to Eli Topuria. 2023, beat Dan Ige. That was a really good win. Lost to Josh Emmett. So, you know, I feel like this is like an easy fight for Bryce Mitchell. I don't see Kron Gracie doing anything crazy. Yeah, I don't even know why this fight is on the main card, but I got Bryce Mitchell. On to the next fight. we have Gane versus Alexander Volkov. I'm gonna go with Alexander Volkov. If you haven't seen my Gane video, I'm not hating on Gane. It's just dude, Gane has not fought. He's just not active like that, and he doesn't have the desire to win, dude. And Alexander Volkov has looked very improved in his last couple fights. Gane almost got knocked out by Taito Ivasa too. Gane has not fought in over a year, dude. I know he's making that ugly ass movie. He beat Sergey Spivak. Pretty good win, I guess. But Volkov, to me, he just looks more improved. And against Popovich, he just looked good as well, dude. Stifling the Mauler, dude. And he's just looked good in his last couple fights. You know, choked out to Ivasa. Knocked out Alexander Romanov. Like, he's looked really good. He's on a nice 4-fight win streak. And against Gane, maybe Gane's kick, you know, if Volkov does what he does best and is take him to the ground, he wins that fight. And I think he's gonna take Gane to the ground. Just gotta watch out for Gane's kicks. But I got Alexander Volkov. I may be a little biased, but I like Alexander Volkov a lot, and I think he still wins his fights. On to the co-main. Sorry, this looks crappy. This is like the only picture I could find of one of them, and I wasn't gonna put like them individual or nothing, whatever. The fight is what matters. Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Ian Machado Garry. I'm gonna go with Shavkat Rakhmonov. Somebody's always gonna get taken away, and I think it's Ian Garry. Even though Ian Garry has just been, you know, he's had wins, dude, but he just doesn't look dominant in these wins, dude. Like, he just, like, against MVP, he took him to the ground, and it was just a boring fight or whatever. He still won. Can't fault him like that. Against Geoff Neal, was a split decision, dude. It was a close fight. Let's be honest. Both of these guys have had an easy path to where they're at right now. They've literally fought the same guy. Both of them has fought Geoff Neal. They fought a karate master. Romanov has fought Wonder Boy Thompson, while Garry has fought MVP. Two elite strikers. I guess this was just a fight to make, honestly. It was just the time to see which one is gonna be the one to, you know, win and eventually fight Belal Muhammad. And I just feel like Rakhmonov, dude, he has so much aura. He's really good on the feet. He's not gonna be scared to take Ian Machado Garry down. And I feel like he's way stronger, more physical than Ian Machado Garry. I just got Shavkat Rakhmonov. That boy's gonna get laid by Lorosenko, and he's gonna get to the belt. On to the main event. We already know what we have. Alexandre Pantoja versus Kai Asakura. They've been hyping Kai Asakura up for months already, dude. And I still think Alexandre Pantoja is going to take this guy to the ground, maul him there, submit him there. Kai Asakura, he just only fights, like, I used to watch One Championship a lot. Those one Fight Fridays or whatever they were called. And I know he's from Ryzen, but it's, you know, it's the same shit. Dude, just look at his last opponent, Juan Archuleta. Come on, bro. Like, Juan Archuleta, Yuki Matoya, like, bro, what's out there is not better than the UFC. I'm gonna be honest with you. What's out there is not better than the UFC. And plus, this flyweight division, it has killers, dude. Alexandre Pantoja, he's literally wiped out everybody in the flyweight division. This is like the reason why Kai Asakura is here. And I feel like Pantoja just beats him, dude. Like, he's gonna take him to the ground and he's gonna submit him, or he's gonna maul him there for 5 rounds. Maybe Kai Asakura gets DQ'd for just kicking him while he's grounded or something. Let's see, because Kai Asakura probably can knock this guy out, but Pantoja has a chin. Pantoja has an amazing chin against Moreno, dude. Moreno caught him a couple times clean, and he still was there looking like a zombie, walking him down. This is Pantoja's fight to win. And then they book Royval because I like Royval right now. He's my guy, and Royval's been doing a lot good. He's been trying to sell the fight that he needs to fight Pantoja next, and I hope he does get his chance because against Tatsuro Taira he looked really good. Maybe against Kai Asakura, Pantoja's game, like, you know, shows some holes in his games, but pretty much a walking zombie. Like, he's gonna maul you, he's gonna take you down, he's gonna ground and pound, he's gonna try and submit you, and I think he just submits Kai Asakura. I don't think Kai Asakura has fought anybody like Pantoja, dude, and he's gonna find out. He's gonna find out on Saturday night. But yeah, I got Andre Pantoja. This is my I'm JNF's MMA. This is my, you know, prediction video. Sorry I've been gone for a while, guys. I'm back. Hopefully I'm back for a while. UFC's ending pretty soon, but you know what happens? It kicks right back off in January, and that's why we love the sport. It's not like a huge layaway, and we already got some good fights coming for that January card. Cannot wait for Peyton Talbot and Bryce. I forgot his name, but that fight's gonna be good. I'm JNF's MMA. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.